so motherfucking hot. Walking my ass to the meeting. Fuck, I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I had to do some shit. Some labor for roofers. Those motherfuckers are some beasts. Those some motherfucking beasts. I don't know how the fuck they do that shit. That shit whooped my ass. Whooped my ass. I feel like I got all these little, like, cactus all over me. Fucking damn fiberglass shit. Fuck that. Fuck that. And a motherfucking sunburn. Sunburned like a bitch. Damn, this shit's crazy as fuck. There's a new girl at our house, and I was like, I walked in, and she's like, "Don't I know you?" She's like, "You look familiar," and I was like, "I don't." Like, you look familiar too. It was my daughter's friend when she was kids, when they were kids and shit. It was a trip. Fuck, it's hot. Man, I barely walked like fucking 30 damn seconds and I'm already sweating my ass off. Oh, shit. So hot. So this one time in band camp, I've seen, the fucking things on the pictures, right? On the like religious pictures, and it's got the ray, like the boom with the like the thing around the head with the rays coming off of it. I've been there. I never knew what that shit is, or like the crown of thorns or whatever. Whatever that shit is, you know what I'm saying? I've been there. See, one time I was in, I ended up going into Mesa on my, when I was on my little game mode shit from Tempe, the Mill Ave joint. When I went to Mesa, I forget what I went there to go eat at St. Vinny's, you know what I'm saying? I went and ate at St. Vinny's. And then when I was leaving, then it was like, I think it was like a Friday. So it was like, they had like Second Friday on downtown Mesa, it was like some kind of concert, like a music fest thing, artist thing. And, they had the blocked off and all the, all the booths, all the entertainers and shit everywhere, had stages set up and shit. And I forget how long I've been up or whatever, like what drugs I did and all that shit. But boom, I went there. I was like, fuck it, I'm already down here, so let me fucking walk through this motherfucker. And it was just a weird ass feeling, like I was in that movie mode shit again, like almost like a dream, like but it was crazy as fuck because when I was walking around, I could see the thing, I was calling it the bloody big heads, you know what I'm saying? I've seen the big heads, seen the big head motherfuckers, cause it looked like their face was like from here, and then it started to blur up and go out to where it looked like there was a bunch of eyes and shit, like they had a lot of eyes, but it blurred up like fucking, and some people's went real high and some people's didn't. Most of the people there, some people didn't have that shit at all. But like the fucking people that were performing and shit, it was crazy. I used to have this little thing. I haven't had it since I've been on there, but it was like I always used to call it the equivalent to the little dot on when you're playing the third person view game and there's that dot. So when I focus that dot, I put that dot on somebody. Like first the music, like there's a band and they're playing, dude, you know, kind of sounded like a band, like some kids trying to play and shit. You know, didn't sound all that good. But I put my dot on them, you know what I'm saying, and that shit fucking like fucking like some magic ass shit. Made and the motherfucker sounded fucking bad, sounded fucking good as a motherfucker, like the motherfucker was going down, and all the motherfuckers had they had the big head, they had the fucking raised, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what that shit was. Maybe that was the kingdom. I don't know. That shit was being able to see into the kingdom. And like all the artists and shit, they had that shit, you know what I'm saying? I was checking out their art and it was like, damn man, these motherfuckers is all like just looking at their art and shit. Like I could like a picture, you know, the picture would like tell me a whole bunch of shit from looking at the painting, and I could not only it didn't only tell me a bunch of shit, it made me feel that shit, like I don't know if I was feeling what they were feeling when they did that shit or whatever, but the shit was tripped out. Yeah, no, I never besides that time, like fucking that shit was like fucking bananas as a motherfucker, you know. And when I went to this church in downtown in Tempe, like by Mill Ave, I used to go there sometimes. Like I just feel that I had to go there. First I go there because I got drawn there because, you know, people are like, hey man, you know, you can go here and you could you know, they give you food and they got clothes and shit. But this guy, the pastor, the preacher, he when he was talking, it was like boom, that shit would go into fucking like be like in movie mode when I was in there. I couldn't tell that it was, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't tell. But when it was happening, it was just like some magical shit, and this motherfucker's head was big as a motherfucker, like the top of his head, and the shit that he was saying, it just seemed like nothing else was real around me, and it was God talking to me. It's fucking hot. And you know, that shit is, I don't know. To this day, I still don't know what that shit was. You know, motherfuckers will say there was meth psychosis. Meth psychosis. That's funny. Third dimension shit, names for shit is like, it's cool as fuck because it's like some hidden ass shit. It's kind of like, you feel like you know, makes me feel shit that happens, you know, that I've learned. It makes me feel like when I was a kid and they used to have the video game books. You go get the magazine for the game and it tells you how to beat shit, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, like they'd have the whole book on one game and show you like Mario and all that shit, tell you how to beat all that shit, what you have to do, and have pictures of the screen, you know. But like being SMI, that's not a fucking, like, yeah, it seems like a bad thing in the third dimension, to the third dimension consciousness, but it seems like a fucking, like a special thing, like a leveled up special thing because, that basically means that you lost your motherfucking mind. Motherfucker lost his goddamn mind. And that's crazy. That's not a bad thing. That's actually a good thing. Now, to lose your mind, to not use that. I'm not using my mind anymore. I'm walking by my heart, walking through the heart, and yeah, everything that you do walking through the heart just seems like fucking, yeah, it does seem in the third dimension consciousness. Well, even in the fifth, it's still, it still seems insane, but I know that's what I'm supposed to be doing. Damn, this is crazy, God. Yeah, I know it's what I'm supposed to be doing, and this being an endurance, a game like of endurance and faith and shit. Like, you don't gotta have much faith and endurance to do what everybody else is, doing, what they consider the norm. Fucking ride your vehicle with the brakes, ride your avatar with the brakes on all the time. You got the emergency brake on and the motherfucking, and you're riding the brake with your foot, because you're trying to be careful, because you're trying to, I want to be careful for, and be fucking scared and shit of everything, and which is gonna still leads a motherfucker to death. You still leads a motherfucker to death. That just don't. It's not like, doesn't feel like I was living to the. I never, if I ride my brake, I never have went through and experienced all the things that I have, and know that those are my things. Those are my things. Those are my experiences. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter that motherfuckers up. If somebody doesn't believe me or I can't fucking explain it to them, and to where like it matters. None of that shit. I can't. It's so fucking hot. It's nothing. It's personal. The shit is personal. Like, I think that's what they mean too. That's what they mean in NAA. It's a selfish program. Like I always feel like when they say the word program, that they're talking about the program of life. The program that we're in. I don't. It doesn't sound like they're talking about the program, like the fucking NAA program. No, it sounds like they're talking about the program, like this life in its entirety. Like this program. It's a selfish program, which even says a personal relationship with God. Everything has to be personal. So it's got to be. I think that's why they did the COVID thing. It has, you can look at it as a bad thing, but I don't, it sucks. That shit sucks. It's boring as a motherfucker, but that's what is needed. That's what was needed for, whatever is going on. The mass awakening. Because it social distancing makes motherfuckers have to makes motherfuckers have to step outside of the dream, and going about their regular lives, having all these interactions and thinking that's life, and then having to be separate and being have a lot of alone time, to reflect on things and to quiet down things that was, because when you're bored and you ain't got shit to do, you're really not, there's not really much to think about when you can't do anything, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like, there's not shit to do, the only thing you can do is be inside your head, and when you're in your head, you're talking to yourself, you know what I'm saying? You're talking to yourself, but really it's not yourself, it's it's the creator, because we are the creator. We are the creator. We are all the creator. Everybody and everything. Oh, fuck. Roast a botch. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Now you can't even step outside for a little bit. You gotta take another shower. Showers. Shower not a vanity thing to me. It's just, I don't want to get my bed all fucking sweaty and sticky and fucking feels like you're fucking sleeping on sticky blankets and shit when you get in that bitch. So, and I like my sleep. I like my sleep because I go somewhere else. And have another adventure. I don't remember the whole thing, but it makes me feel a certain way. Fuck, it makes me feel a certain way. It's fucking hot. That's crazy. Oh yeah, man. Fucking old. My daughter's friend. That's crazy because she was Jehovah's Witness like me, and she was raised in that shit, and she had the problems or what look like problems, what I'm saying, with drugs and shit. But that's crazy. She's like, you're on the path. Like fucking. It's a small fucking world, and shit is all written. Everything is for something, and things that happen like that are, like this is God shot to the kitty. Yeah, wake up, dude. Wake up, nigga. Wake up. My God. I could have got a ride too to this joint. I could have got a ride, man. Then I can't do this shit and ride. I gotta do this shit and walk. I gotta do these things and walk, and then walk and talk my gibberish. Freestyle the gibberish. That's cool as fuck that there's different types of, everybody's different. That's, everybody has a different purpose and shit that, that's cool as fuck because we're all one. And there's smart ass motherfuckers educated, there's motherfuckers that are badass. Like there's this dude that is working, building had to tear down the wall and build the wall and shit in his house and shit. Like, there's a motherfucker he's that's a skill that he has, you know what I'm saying? Like all the shit that does to build that wall. I'm like, damn, I would have never thought of any of that shit that dude does. Like he could do that shit by himself, using fucking other pieces of wood and doing like using them as levers and shit, like fucking, and the way he uses his body and the wood and shit, he could do whatever the fuck, he could build whatever the fuck. That's badass. Like a motherfucker doesn't have to know don't have to know everything, you know what I'm saying? Because all I know is that we're one, and if there's anything that a motherfucker needs that is that I don't know how to do, there's another me somewhere that does know how to do that shit. And that's, you know what I'm saying? That's they have the skills or the smarts, you know, like people that do you know, they do the sended videos, you know what I'm saying? They're really real smart, but like book smart, bookworm smart, you know. I don't know what to call it. Like school smart, you know. Some people, you know, like I'll watch the ones that whenever in my path it was for me to watch, you know what I'm saying? I just knew, I had the intuition that I'm supposed to watch this shit, and boom, I'd go in like straight focus mode, and I'm focusing and I'm hearing what they're saying. You know, even in the beginning, I used to fucking be like, I know they're saying some important shit because I know I'm supposed to watch this, so I wouldn't want people to bother me, or I'd fucking I'd keep rewinding it, fucking hear what they said again and shit. Like, but now I'm at you know, I don't even do that shit anymore. I know that this is supposed to play in my ears. What I hear and what I see, there's not anything in there that's going to, you know, that's gonna fill something up that makes me say I know this shit now. Like, it's just gonna do what it does. It's gonna do what it does on its own, and you know, give me an understanding or fucking to where fucking like who knows, you know, something. It does what it does, you know. Instead of fucking thinking, you know, shit, that's cool as fuck. My whole life I was like, man, why do I feel so fucking dumb, man? I feel so fucking dumb. Like, why can't I listen? You know, ADD. Why can't I pay attention to anything? You know what I'm saying? Because it's just what it was. I wasn't supposed to fucking, you know, paying attention wasn't part of my avatar's program, you know, fucking just stupidest motherfucker alive, stupidest motherfucker that ever lived, you know, in history, the dumbest, you know what I'm saying? Shit, I love that shit, man. I love that shit. Creator made me this way, you know what I'm saying? And fucking, I'm proud of that shit. Made me exactly how I am, and everything about me, you know what I'm saying? Just like everything else, fucking the you know, how to have built something so fucking like lifeless, just like wow, like how the fuck this nigga knew this was this, and this goes there, and this, and then this is gonna do this, fucking, and this is gonna make this, you know, fucking 20 years later, you know, like fucking, and then that shit was gonna come back to me and make me know that this was that and this was this, like seeing the strokes, you know, the things that, it's like, damn, that's why that nigga did that, that's why this, you know, this happened, this happened for this reason and that reason, you know. I never, never really fucking know. I never know anything that's fucking, you know, future except for that. I know I'm supposed to, I'm not saying I'm supposed to. I know that I'm going to win the lottery. I'm supposed to win. I'm supposed to. I'm going to win the lottery at 666 million. That's only one thing that there's been like this is gonna happen type of shit, you know what I'm saying, that I've had happen to me. Shit. I know that shit is trip. I gotta, and now it's not even that I got it, I want to, you know, give all that shit away. I gotta give all that shit away. No, I don't gotta, but I want to. It's not that I gotta, so I don't want to. It all means all. Which is cool as fuck, because I don't give a fuck about that. I don't give a fuck about money. That shit doesn't mean shit. It's not shit. Well, money doesn't mean shit. Money doesn't mean shit, and then when I get $1, I end up getting $1. I'm like, fuck yeah, I can get a motherfucking thirst buster, bitch. I'm dancing all the way to the motherfucking Circle K and shit. Motherfuckers probably think I won the lottery and shit the way that I'm dancing and shit. If, that makes any sense. Like things that really were just nothing. They were just like getting a thirst. When you have money and you get a thirst buster, it's just like I can get the thirst buster. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking. But when you don't got any money, when you don't got any money, you know what I'm saying? And not that you're sitting there like, fuck, I don't got any money. No, you just not even think about it. But then you get one, you're like, oh, you know what? I could do with this motherfucking $1. Shit, I can get a motherfucking Mountain Dew. Shit. It's fucking a magical $1. You can buy a magical Mountain Dew and get and you have a magical feeling. And that motherfucker just tastes so fucking magical. Like fucking, like Mountain Dews. Damn, I remember this motherfucker got some kick. This shit got some kick to it. And goddamn, this shit tastes good. Sometimes it just don't taste like nothing, you know? It just tastes like fucking like, this don't taste like shit. It doesn't taste like shit. I want to be on that, you know, always on that level. That'd be tight, but, you know, if I was always on movie mode and shit, then it wouldn't be movie mode anymore. It would just be, you know, like made everything the way it is for a purpose, you know, the ups and the downs, the highs and the lows. Oh shit, there was even a song that I was bumping, Kid Cudi's, like, Kid Cudi, that shit's tight too. Like, I didn't even fucking perceive him. You know, I liked him. I used to bump his shit, but I wasn't hearing him, you know what I'm saying? I didn't hear him, you know, before. I just was drawn to his music, and but then when I seen, you know, wow, I was high, then I was low. I was low, then I was high. There's and the shit that he's talking about, you know, is that shit's deep. That shit's fucking hella deep. It's just the story of my life. You know, that's it. You know, there's gotta be both. You know, you can't have the motherfucking the light without the dark. You can't have the good without the bad. You can't have the fucking, you know. You get it. Because I don't get it. I don't get it, and and it doesn't fuck with me emotionally at all that I don't get it. It doesn't make me sad, or it doesn't make me feel less than because I don't get it. Like shit, man, that's fucking way badass that I don't get it, because then I don't know shit. So everything is a fucking surprise. Everything is a surprise. You know what I'm saying? Like fucking all I ever expect is the unexpected. That's it. And a motherfucking Mountain Dew. That Baja Blast Mountain Dew, that's just some fucking shit, man. I don't know why they don't fucking have that shit everywhere. That shit's crazy, man. Holding back. That Baja Blast is on point. I had a Baja Blast freeze from Taco Bell the other day, man. That shit was on point. Thirst. quenching. Alright. I don't know what I said and didn't make any sense to me. Know how. But I'm about to go to motherfucking QT and get a motherfucking Mountain Dew. It's all love. It's all love. Everything. It's all love. It's all love. And if you don't know, you will. You will.